Greetings. My name is Dennis Ryan, and on behalf of Don and John Fleming and the entire Renewal by Anderson family, we're delighted to have you all come and join us today. I'd just like to note a few of our guests that were kind enough to take time out of their busy schedules and stop by. Of course, Mayor Martin, thank you very much. And Raphael Pecan, the director of the Pacific House, local men's home shelter. We've got Andrew Bear. Andrew, you can't miss Andrew. Where's him? Oh, he's sitting down. You can miss him. All right. And he's the associate for the development at Pacific House. We also have Trevor Roach, the assistant fire chief for Stamford, Connecticut. Thank you for coming by, Trevor. Rodney Pratt, Stamford board rep. Rodney, thank you. Marcia O'Kane, is Marcia here? Not yet. Okay. Let's see here. Barbara Sider, executive vice president of the Stamford Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for coming. Glad to be here. Of course, our owners, John and Don Fleming. We really pleased, Mayor, that you stopped by. As everybody knows, the mayor's been very active for years prior to becoming mayor in developing and being a leader in this town. And as mayor of a city that encourages new business and encourages companies to come, and it's been a hallmark of our growth, we're very pleased to have you here. We just wanted to mention that we noticed in your biography that you're a graduate of MIT.
That is correct.
And at Renewal
by Anderson. You're going to make fun of me now.
No, hardly. You know, Anderson, technology and engineering is really one of our fondest things. So you get us all excited when you come over here as an MIT grad. So if you don't mind, if you share a few remarks.
I'll share only a couple of remarks because this is mostly about what you guys are doing. I did want to say that I wanted to have a special shout out to the guys that own this place, John and Don. It throws me, I'm sorry, guys. For their contribution to Pacific House, the shelter for the homeless, which they just did the other day. And so you guys are doing great things for the community, as well as running a terrific business. And although this is not an official or paid endorsement, I will tell you that we have Anderson windows in our home. We had a little bit of a problem with one of them 8 years after installed, and we called them up, and by gosh, they warrantied the thing and took care of the whole thing. And all I got to say is that in a world where sometimes you're complaining about service, I only have congratulations for the company that you represent, and I'm sure you're going to do a great job here in Stamford, and I wish you all the best of luck for what you're doing for us and what you will do for yourselves and your employees and all your customers. Thank you very much, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, David. That was great. Next, we'd like to ask Raphael Pagan, who's the director of the shelter here at Stamford, and just briefly, I mean, Raphael has a long history, a lifetime history of success in the social services. And I just was just reading a few of your credentials here, Raphael. He's currently an active member of the HUD Continuum Care Committee in Southern Fairfield County, where he has been instrumental in establishing a collaborative efforts with other not-for-profit agencies in dealing with the homeless issues in Stamford. So we really appreciate that. And the cause for to assist homeless is one of Don and John's and the whole renewal team's really want to embrace that with you. And I'd just like if you want to come up and say a few words about that, we'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks for being here, Raphael.
I just want to thank certainly John and Don for their generosity with the shelter for the homeless, and particularly Pacific House. Any given night, we serve anywhere between 80 to 100 individuals. In our shelter, we provide both a place to sleep and meals. But as you can imagine, it's very difficult to be able to do that and sustain that kind of effort, and particularly when it's very much inclement weather. So we're very grateful for our supporters, those who in the community that allow it to, that support our effort and actually make it happen, because without their support, we just would not be able to provide the delivery of services that we're able to do. So again, thank you very much. We're very much appreciative of everything you've done and a continued relationship.
Thank you very much, Raphael. This business, the place that we're standing here, is a result of 64 years of a family doing things right, working hard for their customers. So, and I'm very pleased that for the last 20 years I've been allowed to share in their vision and energy. And I'd like to ask John Fleming, one of the owners of the company, to come up and address everybody. Thanks, John.
Thanks, Dennis.